Hi there. Today's book is called Courage, and you might remember this book. This was the one I was trying to find when we were at school still together, and I couldn't find it, but what I did find was the book that last year's class made of all the things that they were going to be courageous about. And remember, I said, let's make our own book, but we never had a chance to do it, so we're going to do it today. You're going to make your page for your page in the book. So this book is called Courage, and it's by Bernard Waber. And you can see it's going to take this little guy some courage if he's going to jump off that big diving board. And look, there's all of his friends and family down there encouraging him to jump. They're like, you can do it, you can do it. So he has to believe in himself and feel brave and feel courageous to jump. Okay, so today's target is to draw a picture and print a letter or letters. I forgot my S. To print letters, let's tuck it in there. That means we can print more than one letter. We can print letters about courage and about things that you need to feel brave about. All right, here we go. So you're going to need a piece of paper and crayons or pens or pencils, something to write with. Here we go. Wow. There are many kinds of courage. Bring it a little closer. There we go. There are awesome kinds. Ooh, that is brave and cool. And there are everyday kinds. Did he find the courage? Yes, look at him jumping, and he's plugging his nose. Good for him. Still, courage is courage, whatever kind. What's that person having courage to do? Yeah, maybe she's having courage to ride her bike for the first time with no training wheels. Oh, I think that's what they're holding in their hands over there, the training wheels. Off she goes. Courage is riding your bicycle for the first time without training wheels. Ooh. Courage is a spelling bee where they ask you words and you have to try to sound them out. And your word is, oh my gosh, what is that word? Superciliousness. I don't think that's a real word. Courage is 2 candy bars and saving 1 for tomorrow. Don't eat it. Don't do it. Okay. Courage is mealtime and desperately hoping it's not chunky chunks in real gravy again. Courage is nobody better pick on your little brother because she wants to stand up for her little brother. She's feeling courageous. Courage is it's your job to check out the nighttime noises in the house. Whose job is it to check the noises? Yeah, that guy. And he's like, oh, I feel nervous to check out the nighttime noises. Why is it my job? But there's a sign and it says, beware of dog. It's his job. And all he hears is creak, crack, crunch, ping, ping, slam, ooh, whoosh, drip, 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 tappity tap, click. Ooh, all the things that make him nervous, but he has to be courageous. He has to have courage. Don't quit now, have courage. Courage is being the new kid on the block and saying flat out, hi, my name's Wayne, what's yours? He had to be brave to go introduce himself. Courage is tasting the vegetables before you make a yucky face. Because maybe you'll like them and your face will be, not bad. Thanks for having me try those, Mom. That was awesome. Maybe. Courage is not peeking at the last page of your whodunit book to find out who did it. Courage is being the first to make up after an argument. That's one I have to work on sometimes. Being the first to say, sorry about that. I don't want to fight. Right? Takes courage. Takes courage to say, I was a little bit wrong. Sorry about that. Ooh, what's this person doing? Courage is deliberately stepping on the sidewalk cracks. Ooh, courage is the bottom of the ninth. The tie is scored. There's 2 outs. Bases are loaded, and it's your turn at the bat. Whew, okay, we got this. Ooh, what's wrong with that person's mouth? It's a zipper. And the lips are zipped. Why do you think she has to keep her lips zipped? Maybe she's walking down the hall. Good guess. Why else might you have to keep your lips zipped? Let's find out. Courage is the juicy secret you promised never to tell. Probably one of your friends said, all right, I'm going to tell you, but don't tell anybody. I still sleep with a teddy bear. And your friend's like, oh, what? Oh my gosh. So do I. And now you both have to not tell anyone else because you think it's a secret. What's this? What are they doing to the dog in there? I think those are bubbles. And it says the Poochmobile, dog grooming at your door. Yep, it's bubbles. Courage is being sudsed and scrubbed by strangers. It's the traveling. Wash your dog. My dog doesn't like being washed either. Courage is breaking bad habits. So the dog says, I usually bark at cats and growl, but today I'm going to try not to. But it's hard. Courage is suddenly remembering a silly joke, but trying not to giggle when everyone else is being serious. See? She's trying to hold it in. She's trying to be good, even though she wants to laugh. But it's not a time for laughing. It's a time for being serious. So she has to have courage and try not to break that rule. Look at that. Courage is arriving much too early for a birthday party. But being like, all right, that's okay. Oh, look, I think Dad's shaving his face, and maybe Mom's in her house coat. Little girl hasn't brushed her hair yet, but she's like, don't you worry, come on in. He's like, okay, I'm too early, but I'll be brave. What's this one? Looks like it might be Valentine's Day. Courage is sending a Valentine to someone you secretly admire and signing your real name on the card. Saying who it's from. Courage is admiring but not picking the flowers. And I'm going to be asking you to do that this summer. And this spring, when you see the first little flowers starting to grow, try not to pick all of them. We want those flowers to be growing for these little guys coming by, right? For the butterflies to drink the nectar and things that they find in flowers, and little bees to collect the pollen and help spread pollen around everywhere so that they can take the pollen back and make honey for them to eat so that we have our animals survive too. Courage is going to bed without the nightlight. Ooh, that does take courage, doesn't it? I had a nightlight for a long time. Courage is deciding to have your hair cut. Courage is trying to cover up your mean, jealous side. What is the dog jealous of? To see what his owners are holding? Probably a new cat. And the dog's like, I feel jealous and I want to be mean, but I'm going to sit and be nice. Courage is a scenic car trip and being stuck in the middle during the best part. Yep, there they are in the middle, but they're not fighting. Courage is explaining the rip in your brand new pants, probably to Mom. Mom is like, what did you do? I just bought you those pants, you crazy kid. Ooh, this is a scary one. Ethan doesn't like this one. Courage is going on it again, the roller coaster. Ah! Oh, what's that person doing? Mountain climbing. Courage is if you knew where there were some mountains, you would definitely go climb them. Courage. All right. Courage is exploring new heights, going to outer space, and depths, deep under the sea. And do you remember in the Courage book? That's what I drew a picture of, right? Scuba diving. It made me nervous to do that. Courage is a blade of grass. Look at that. A little blade of grass growing, breaking through the icy snow. Uh-oh. Courage. He's like, oh no. Someone stepped on his castle by accident. And he says, Courage is starting over. Starting over again. Something bad happened to his first castle, but he's not going to give up and have a big fit. He says, okay, I'll start again. Courage is holding on to your dream. She's imagining being famous one day, maybe playing the saxophone, and she's like, I'm going to keep trying. Maybe I'm not so good at it at first, but I'm going to keep trying. Courage is being a firefighter or a police officer and helping people. That would take courage. Courage is sometimes having to say goodbye. Someone's going on a trip, maybe. See you later, we love you, see you another time. Takes courage to say goodbye. Courage is what we give to each other. And you see that little person in their bed sleeping beside their dog? They're giving each other courage. Is that the same dog who was afraid of the nighttime noises? And the little kid who was afraid of sleeping in the dark, probably? Yeah, that's cool. All right, so now it's time for you to think. What is something that you have to be brave about? Something that you're a little bit afraid of, and you have to have courage. Courage usually makes us feel better about the problem rather than being more scared. I'm actually getting a lot of ideas right now about things that I could use more courage with so that I feel brave instead of worried or scared. Interesting. See, I didn't know I was going to think about that when we started reading that story today. So I'm going to choose purple, and I'm going to write courage. Could you try to write courage with me on your paper too? It's going to start with a K, K, K. It has lots of tricky letters in it, so I'll tell you what the letters are as we go. So we're going to write the title. The title is courage. So we're going to write down the letter C. Start at the top. There you go. There's the letter C. Courage. I'm going to look at my storybook and see what do I need next. I need a letter O. Okay, let's do it. Start at the top. O. Good for you. And now I need a U. And now they're breaking the rules. We need an R. Don't do an uppercase R. Courage. So we need an R, but can you please do a lowercase r because we're practicing putting our lowercase letters in our words. So that is a little stick and a little bump. R. Good job. And next I'm going to need an A, but that's an uppercase A. We need a lowercase a, so it's a circle and a stick. You can watch me do it here. Circle, stick. Just a little stick. Good for you. You're following along nicely. Okay, with 2 more letters left. Not too many to go. a G. But that's an uppercase G. We're going to do a lowercase g. Do you remember what that looks like? A circle, and this stick gets to have a tail. It's one of the tail letters. So here we go. Circle, tail. There you go. One letter left. And it's the letter E. But that's an uppercase E. We want the lowercase e. Lowercase e's can be a little bit tricky, so you can watch me do it first if you want to. I do a little line, just like that. And then I'm going to do like a C around it. Did you get that one? And there's your E, and that says courage. Okay, now it's time for you to draw something that you have to feel brave about. And then when you are done, can you put a letter beside it? If you can write the whole word, you can, but you don't have to. So if I was going to write, let's do some of the pictures in here. Maybe this little guy had to be brave about diving. So I might draw a picture and write down the letter D, if I was going to do something about diving. Or maybe it's just about swimming. Maybe you feel nervous about swimming. You could draw a picture of someone in the water and then write a S. Let's look at one more example. Oh, maybe this is something that you've already done this spring break, or maybe it's something that you're going to try to learn over the next little while. Maybe it's riding your bike, right? So you might put an R for riding, and you might do a letter B for bike. You don't have to have the whole word, just some of those sounds. All right, when you're done your picture and printing your letters, I would sure love to see the job that you've done. I'm really excited about having you send me back your pictures. I love seeing your pictures of all your hard work. All right, have fun.